Good morning and welcome. Thank you for joining me here today. If you find yourself here, there may be a message for your healing journey, soul's evolution, transformation, or simply information. Today, I would like to talk a little bit about childhood trauma and how it affects your life as an adult and the things that you can do along the way if there was no professional help as a child. And maybe you're looking into some inspirations, or maybe you've been in therapy, learning how to take care of yourself, maybe doing some journaling or exercising or other suggestions that may have helped you along the way, daily affirmations, just bringing awareness to reprogram your subconscious mind. So, as a child, how it impacts and how you perceive the world may be responsible for how you act, your mental, physical, emotional ability to control and or be present in your life. Sometimes there's a greater chance that consciously you default to sabotage because of your past experience. Maybe you ruminate and think back to how things should be or could have been, and maybe have some negative self-talk. Maybe you have a lot of anxiety, have a hard time relaxing, and keep asking yourself why. So, past traumatic experiences, maybe you get easily triggered, or you have uncontrollable anger based on the unjust as a child, not able to advocate for yourself, or maybe you were in the care of somebody you just, you know, thought they loved you and they wouldn't hurt you that way. So either way, your brain develops, and it doesn't always process what happened right over time. If you weren't feeling safe and or protected, it can have some post-traumatic stress effects, and unconsciously you may respond to different things that normally you would have, even though you know as an adult how you'd like to respond. It actually is stuck in your mind. So I would suggest to start, maybe if you can, just acknowledge how you feel and journal about it. Maybe you have had some unhealthy boundaries and maybe you're creating some now and people don't like it, but that will help you navigate better through life. Maybe you've decided to live your life with love, loving yourself, taking time for yourself, and saying no to everybody else who pulls on you all the time because you were told self care is sort of selfish, and it's not. These are self correcting ways that you can decide to take care of yourself in a more loving manner and take ownership and responsibility for your own healing journey, and your vibration of love will be lifted and or increase. So the more and more you do these things without worrying about being perfect and or less than desired, you will actually change and shift your consciousness to a more pleasant being and self-centered with your sacredness. And this is actually very sacred to your healing journey, to feel safe while you're healing and having other people along the way support you. So when you are guided to different people, such as teachers, mentors, guides, healers, whether it's shamanic healing or Reiki healing or energy healing, anywhere you're guided to is where you are supposed to be. And then you learn, you grow, and evolve. And then once you intensify where the actual trauma is, you can have a timeline healed, no problem, or you can release it once you identify it wasn't yours to keep inside of you. It was meant to just learn so you can grow and evolve. And it's never a punishment, which some people think all these lessons, hurts, pains, and trauma, shame, grief, fear, and sorrow are. But it's lessons on all parties. And sometimes you're the only one learning the lessons and growing, and then other people aren't happy, and that's okay. What I say to that is choose you because you matter and heal all aspects of the pain, trauma, and shame from childhood so that you can evolve and come back to heart center. loving yourself in all aspects of it and your sacredness, including your sacred energy. Pull your energy back from everybody and start fresh. Decide what you want in your life, which is sacred. It's not selfish. And then have a circle of friends that support you. Sometimes a daily walk, or a yoga class, or a reading class, or cooking, or just laughing. But getting outside in nature and taking time for yourself. Find out where you feel safe. Find your oak tree, I always say. Where was it you felt safe in life? And heal from that point forward. And it doesn't mean everybody's going to heal that hurt you, but you are on your path, and that will bring you more spiritually aligned and energetically aligned, and you'll feel heart centered where you can actually bring love into your life. And that's a beautiful gift to yourself before you share it with anybody else. And then you can talk to your family and friends about your experience if they're open to it, or you've now found your soul family, soul tribe. What you share is sacred and special. You won't be judged and or you won't feel humiliated because a lot of people have shared experiences if they're on a healing journey. So I honor you and the light in you and thanking you for being here today. And I hope you all the best on your healing journey. And know that there's always teachers, mentors, guides out there whenever the student's ready. And we always flip roles. We're never always the teacher. Many times we've been the student, and it's okay to be there too. And eventually, you pass the baton on, or maybe you hop on somebody's wing to get you to your next destination. Light's always on at the oak tree, right? Shining through the leaves. So I hope this helps today. And just remember, take care of you because you matter. Namaste.